Some kid to move it. They didn't tow it away. See, he's driving it away right now in front of that minivan. So they were able to call him, and they didn't tow that guy's wheels. He can't. It was all working. He parked in the snowstorm. Didn't realize he was parking in the exit. He took off and went the other way. I just read some messages, and Dallas is not coming. She had to go, or his person he's staying with had to go do Uber to earn money, and not coming to the appointment that they had. All right. Yeah, that was a good one. And we got the conclusion and didn't get towed. I figured I was going to see the wrecker show up any minute. So they ran the tag and made a few phone calls, and the guy was here in minutes. And nobody's wheels got impounded or any of that. We like the cars that go boom.
106, 120. Good. Just checking. What's your status on this call? That is XQ 115 and another truck there, possibly. 115 and 106 is a possible PCR on this one. You should back up on that about midnight. I'm being told. I'm gonna make my way down to Georgetown and go the other call. County copies direct and 106. I've called him on his cell several times, and I did leave one voicemail. No answer. So how old is he, County? He's 84. Did just recently have a bout with illness. Sister advised she hasn't heard from him in 3 days now. Tree cutters, I'll check it out. Or I'm almost there as well. I just spoke to them. They're going to move the vehicles a little further up the road, so there's a little more clearance before the corner.
All right. So somebody called that in. The line truck was a road hazard, Asplung truck or whatever.
Johnny, you want to sign up the belt check or copy D. David 31.
Oh, yeah. fucking bail check. That means they can violate his rights. Someone's suffering under that. All right, like I said, Dallas ain't going to show up. He's unable to come. Don't sound like any of our plans would have worked today anyway, so it's just as well. So I'm bored, sitting here, lonely, can't be with the people I love. I got a whopping 3 hours sleep. I was comfortable, it was quiet and peaceful there.
A little bit ago, Will.
And yeah, that's the way of it, man.
Where are you right now?
Anyway, it was nice to meet that guy. He was nice.
Was headed into Meadowbrook.
I didn't get the vibe that he had a chip on his shoulder and he was gonna be defiant. And I believe he would honor his oath of office. Right? Just like Matt Nickerson, Sergeant now, I believe. I've had no complaints about him. Michael McNamara, he's good friends with him. And he's like, yeah, he's a super guy. And, you know, you should be chief. Right? Matt Nickerson for chief. How's that? We just need Serpico to arrest the criminal chief that's in power right now, who refuses to hand over any records in defiance of we the people. We the people are supreme. Want me to read it out of the Constitution? In defiance of we the people's rights. I guess I can hang out here at Rusty Lantern. Nothing more to do. I've done a mad bunch of 6, 7 interviews. And yeah, those are just advocating to people to express their opinion to the town council and the appropriate authorities to get change, right? No need of this stuff. Yep. Backpack, smoking a cigarette, got a coffee. Is he unhoused? Possibly. Backpack is usually the dead giveaway. I don't think he's carrying books for school. He may or may not have been one of the guys I interviewed.
Able to check 530 High Street, apartment 3. Looking to make contact with Janet. Yeah, they called him this morning.
There's some kind of rescue going on. Cop excavating, Durham, Maine. Is it Mike? No. Somebody works for him. I built Mike Cop's shop. Worked over there with him quite a few times. Mike's a hoot. Yep, I know all the contractors. I know it seems like half the state. It's easy peasy. Anybody with a truck, you can strike up a conversation. They get all proud of their vehicle and That one guy I interviewed had his 42-foot catamaran sailboat, and he's sailing all around the world.
115, I do have a number. You want me to call it?
Yeah, I need to check my email, see if there's anything in there. I gotta take my supplements.
115, that number's been disconnected.
Okay, so now no luck with that. It's a bail check, if I can recall. Boy.
County 106. Good, County. 115 was just advising you, they're clearing Green Acres if you want to still take that Georgetown call unless you're already close by. Yeah, I'm coming up on Soul Pond, so let's go down. 10-4, 115, you guys can disregard. 106 has got it. Okay, 10-4.
Sewell Pond. I went fishing there with co-workers once. Oh, we should do some more fishing this summer. Oh, definitely. Come on, Brunswick PD, do the right thing. I'll change the name of the page and everything. Right? Once you accept accountability for your actions by producing good public records, right? We could be done with this. An old man could rest and enjoy his retirement, right? Don't mean I won't go to a big fire or something, as I enjoy photography and interviewing people. But, you know, I've ignored my people, and this has been all-consuming because of so much passion to stop and to get them to stop with their defiant, arrogant, criminal activities. Anyway, thanks for watching. It was pretty lonely. Moose made me a coffee last night. When I first got there, he knew I was tired. And, yeah, I sat in the boiler room waiting for the snow to accumulate enough to scrape it off the ground. And it was well after midnight, 12:15 or so, before I got in the skid steer and did any snow removal. So I got paid double time for 3 hours. And there weren't any snow to scoop up. And we didn't have much salt left, so they didn't want us to put any salt down. Pre-salting can help. It'll just melt as it falls, and you don't even got to remove the snow. And it was all slushy and wet for a while there. It was hardly anything. And this parking lot's perfectly clean now. There's hardly any snow. Yeah, I wish I could be home and shovel the driveway. So my people could be safe. That's one of my responsibilities, to keep the yard clean and put dirt down and stuff. All right, enough of this. I'm going to sit down. No, doesn't sound like they're going to find their bail check, so I can end the video, and if something interesting happens, I can go live again. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to do any of those things I was going to do without Dallas's help. Well, he's out at that address. I guess we'll stay live for a minute more, and then cut it off and get the conclusion. Wow. You see how the snow was on that? There's no back window, no side windows.
Yeah, the subject does have a little gray, compact sedan. Other than that, I don't know. He advised that looks like he just had his driveway plowed, but no activity. He's out shoveling and forgot to call in. He advised he'll remember to call in tomorrow. Therefore, thank you for checking.
Perfect. He's in no trouble. He just forgot to call in. He was outside shoveling. They talked to him for a minute, and away they went. Nobody's hurt. Compliant. Right? Can hear their good work on the scanner. You see how that works? Right? I'm not wrong. I'm right. You're concealing the fact that your men are hurting people and committing acts of aggression on we the people, and hiding it. Hiding your work because you're embarrassed of the police work that you're doing. Right? Hurting people in custody is disgusting and has no purpose. You're just making all the people hate police. Right? Your life is out of your control. Your freedom has been taken away. Handcuffed behind your back is torture.
It's going to be Route 201 here at Alexander Reed Road with Main Tree Plate 830 KKKKW.
Cool, his light truck just showed up. That's cool. Alexander Reed Road. Oh, very familiar with that road. I think that's the one that Doug Trask lives on. The hated supervisor from Kennebec Builders. He hurt my friend Johnny's feelings many times on the job. It's fucking completely unnecessary. Johnny Olat, fucking nicest man ever. He's my friend and always will be. And there's no need of yelling at fucking, just because he has problems at home and doesn't like his own home life, and he takes it out on his workers and co-workers and his other supervisors on the job. In my eyes, it makes you a horrible person. He would pick on, we'd have customers' kids working for the company for the summer before they went to college and became something of themselves. And Doug would yell at those kids, "Oh, work faster and shit." Freaking ridiculous. Kid's going to go off to college and remember how badly you treated him and shit. And then he's never going to come and buy any brand new house from your company. Just wrong. You know? And that's what I mean when you shake the sands from your shoes of anybody who does not receive you. That's what Jesus has told you to do. It's not mean or malicious. It's how God identifies the people that aren't receiving you. If any business does not receive me and my camera of truth, they're wrong. I'm doing it lawfully, right? And to get threaten me with trespassing or lawsuits for lawful activity is wrong. And you're the evil, you became the evil person. Camera Karens and Camera Darrens. Right? Committed the crime of doxing. Got my information from law enforcement. You know? That shit pisses you off. Fucking no need of it. Yep, there's always other things to film besides police. I'll probably move on to do more of that. You know, I really enjoyed filming the car show in Portland that we saw.
Project Rescue, stand by for a call.
2022 or 3. Call for rescue. What's it gonna be?
Project Rescue, 323 Princess Point Road. 74-year-old male.
Oh.
He's been falling for the last couple of days. He was on the floor at the start of the call. Now he's up walking around. Has some difficulty breathing as well. Going to be a delta level.
Somebody's peepaws failing, man. Depressing stuff.
Brunswick Fire, stand by for a couple.
I wouldn't even listen to this. If the police would unencrypt the radio, I'd listen to that. Right? And I wouldn't have to listen to this depressing stuff. The wife hates it. You know, depressing. It reminds you of your own failing body. My own failing body. Right? That's all I got. So here in my own town. Anyway. They're going to be defiant. Even though I'm right. And I've always been right. Alright, I think we concluded all the stuff on this. I'm going to cut it off. And maybe I'll...
Brunswick Fire and Rescue, stand by for tones.
Oh, we got another call.
Brunswick Fire and Rescue responding to 8 Gurnett Road for a 65-year-old male. He's having trouble breathing, and he has pneumonia. It's going to be a delta level call.
Oh, man. Yep, more depressing bullshit. Alright, I gotta cut this off.
Brunswick, engine number 3 is en route to Princess Point Road.
Yep. Heroes on the way.
Engine 3 to Princess Point. Number 323.
Alright, love you guys. Love you, Brucey Dyer. Eminem.
To Princess Point. Go for another 10 minutes.
Holy shit, another one. Let's see what this is. I'll cut it off.
Brunswick Fire, 128 Main Street for gas in the building. Building has been evacuated. 128 Main Street, auto gas in the building.
Well, that's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll drive over there. Something to do.